Bonjour! Hi! Welcome to this recorded live session from Twitch. To know when exactly I'm streaming, go visit twitch.com/fbucheros. But for now, let's watch this session. Let's start over. Well, I thought that was automatic, so... Bonjour! Hi! Welcome to the stream. I'm Frank Boucher, your host for today. Thank you for the following, Calvin. I thanked you before, but since you couldn't hear it, thank you for following. Welcome on the stream, Copper Birdie. Hello, my friend. How are you? I saw your message in the Discord, but I was just about to jump live, so I will have a look later. I have a hard stop today, so in 2 hours I have a very important meeting that I cannot arrive with any delay. So like in 2 hours, 11 for me, but 2 hours. So help me to be on time for that, please. And I will look after my meeting. I will look your question, Copper Birdie. Or if the meeting is super boring, but I doubt it. It's my new team, so I'm super happy to. I joined a new team. I'm not sure yet how I can it's part of the Ignite tour and everything, so yeah, super excited about it. So we're just getting started, and it will be awesome. So let's me recap what I was saying. The plan of today, it's a smooth morning for me, smooth stream. Yesterday I had a very long day, started at 6, ended at midnight, so long day. It was awesome. I went to a startup festival in Montreal. 2 events, in fact. There's one that is multiple days, so I'll probably return back again tomorrow or Friday, I'm not sure. And in the evening yesterday, it was the what's the name again? I have my badges here. It was Thunder Fuel. So startups. I saw 6 or 7 startups doing their pitches. It was awesome. Brilliant ideas. And I need to touch back with one of those startups. They had a product, an idea. I think it could be pretty cool for the stream. It helps to pronounce names. So I think it could be awesome. So every time someone is joining, it will help me to pronounce correctly their names, though aliases are not real names, so I'm not sure it will be useful, but we could try it. What else? So the plan of today, I was explaining that on last stream, Monday, I was playing with Blazor. I'm running in a Linux environment, and we just installed .NET Preview version 3 Preview 6, and then try to do install the template of Blazor and just try to do a little .NET new something, and it fails. So I contacted the product team, and I'm sure it's on my side, the error, but we'll see what it is. But so today I'm not yet ready to continue on that avenue, so I decided, what can I do? And I thought, maybe we could play with Azure Storage Table, because in her project EasyPick, we'll get some images, then with cognitive services get data about those images, like what it is, the content and things like that, and we want to save that information somewhere. So I think storage table could be interesting for that. So I thought, maybe we could just play a little bit today with Azure Storage Table. So since I have a new environment, I know already a few things that we need to install to help debugging. For example, the Azure Storage Explorer. So I don't know if you're comfortable, if you know that tool. I will install it, play with it, explore it. So playing with stuff. If you have questions, feel free to ask. There's no bad questions. It's a very friendly stream. We're here to have fun and learn. So without further ado, let's share my screen, just like that. And so I'm trying a new playlist today from Monster Cat, and it's, what's the name of the... Sanctuary is the name of the playlist. Well, let me know if you like it. Okay, so storage. So in storage, you have the blobs that are well known. I think that's where you can put, like, that's where usually your VM image will go sit. You could put any kind of files over there in our project. So let me just, maybe not everybody's aware of it, so let's go back in GitHub. Just to give a little bit of context so everyone knows what we are kind of talking about and talking. So this project, AZPic, and if you want to talk about it in the chat, I know Twitch doesn't like AZPic, so put AZ space and then pics, and then it will work. Otherwise, you will get flagged as like inappropriate or something like that. I'm not sure why, but whatever. So like this project is a project I'm just getting started. So right now on GitHub, hey, DevRel. DevLead, wow, is following. Thanks for the following. I'm watching often your stream, so I'm very pleased to see you on my stream. Welcome. So this project right now on GitHub is just an ARM template that deploy to Azure the resources we'll need. And it's not much. So the plan is to first create oh, you know what, one thing I completely forgot is my notes, and it will help me to say what we need. Good afternoon, good afternoon. So this is our goal for like this project. It will be by phases or steps, whatever you want to call it. So first I want to create a little bit of front end and back end to view the images. So the project is, I want to build a tool that you could just very quickly add to any kind of project that you already have, or just like quickly do a deploy from GitHub to manage your images. Very simple. Then you just upload all images into that blob storage and you could see them. That's like the basic thing. Then we want to add cognitive services to detail, add metadata, tags and stuff like that. Maybe remove what's not safe for work. Maybe it's a folder for your office, and it's a party, a bunch of people are taking picture, and when we party sometime, there's inappropriate pictures, so those could be flagged and put on the side. So we want something that will process all those images. So on step 2, we'll add that cognitive services, and we want to display that information, just like baby steps. And on step 3, what I want to do is be able to save that metadata. So then next we'll be able to query, right? So when we'll be storing that data, the first thing that we think in Azure is CosmoDB, because you could do whatever, it's scale and everything, but it's also come with a cost. So because I think I want my project to be very easy to spawn and low in cost, I think, and like eventually I'm thinking maybe it could run even locally, so in a containers or something like that. So let's put it in storage instead. So in storage you have the blob, you have the tables, and you also have the queues, but right now in this project I don't have any use to queues. Maybe for processing, queuing the work, if we want to create thumbnail or stuff like that. But for now, I know I will need tables to store the information. So today, because I'm still not ready to work with Blazor, you know, because of the error we are having on Mondays, then I decided, let's create a new app, just poke around the storage, make some query, so we will be more set when it will be at step 3 to save that information. We'll be more comfortable. So that's the plan of today. Any questions? Is the project clear? Like, I think the project is clear. I don't want to over-explain it, but if you don't think the project is clear, let me know. Hey, Michael Jolie, good morning. Good morning. I thought about you a lot yesterday. I met a bunch of startups and they had crazy ideas, and I was like, I know someone who would love to hear that. Yeah, it was awesome. So much energy. Young people, very, very smart and damn young people. I was feeling old and stupid. Oh, it is clear but cloudy. Well, it's a stream about Azure, so... But no, I'm very excited to do the Blazor thing. I'm super rusty in it's been a while since I really spent time doing UI and development, but I cannot only, if you want to talk about Azure, you need to deploy stuff. And I don't want to deploy like a to-do list or Hello World kind of thing. So that's why having a real project, product, whatever you want to call it, I think it's useful, because then that's when you hit real walls. You want, okay, I want to go this direction and doing that thing, and then it doesn't work, so you need to adapt. But it's been a while since I did UI, so it would be fun. But I have a lot of people in the chat that are super skilled in CSS and JavaScript UI, so I think it could be cool. Maybe mix up a little bit and create a Bonjour. Bonjour, hi. Oh. You know what, it's funny, like a lot of people are making fun of me because of my Bonjour, hi. But yesterday I was in Montreal, and where I was at the train station because I was with my daughter, so I need to buy extra ticket. I couldn't use my pass. We cannot be two people on the same pass, so I just buy ticket for her, and the person just told me, "Bonjour, hi, I can help you." And it made me smile because I was like, see, I'm not that original. Everybody is in Montreal saying that. If you're working in public, it's bonjour, hi, because you don't know if the person is speaking French or English. And you cannot say hi, bonjour, because the law forces you to put French in first. At least on your sign. So by automatism, people are putting the French first anyway. So anyway, but at the office, I was at the office also yesterday, and people were like, hey, bonjour, hi, mister, with a big smile. So, so I was like, okay, that's fine. But start to become my signature, at least on YouTube, apparently. But it's cool if I have a signature. So let's start playing with Azure Storage. And what we can do is one tool that I like a lot, and I don't have in this environment because it's my new Linux VM. Since I upgrade my PC, I didn't have the time to recreate all my my VMs, so this one is kind of empty right now, so I don't have the Explorer installed, so I want to start by doing that. So hey, hi, how are you is by that Barry's blood. I should, Michael Julie say, hey, did we I should reply, did we just become best friends? I should, but they don't know me. Oh, you mean that maybe the person in the office, because he's making fun of me with bonjour, hi, or the person at the train station? But you know, you go at McDonald's, they will say Bonjour, hi also. So anyway, it was just fun. So Storage Explorer is a fantastic and free tool that works cross-platform. You see my screen, huh? Yes. So it works on Windows, kind of course, because everybody thinks, you know, it's Microsoft, so it will work on Windows. Makes sense, yes. But it will work on Mac. And for us today, what is interesting, it will also work on Linux. That right girl, that white girl swag. I'm in VT. My hair stylist is French Canadian. She constantly yell at me in French. VT, I'm assuming, is it Vermont? And why she's yelling at you? Because you move? I'm always scared to move when they have scissor, or you know, the, how do you call that, the clipper around my head and stuff. I don't want to move and be like. So like let's already install this. So right now my distribution I didn't have yet. Let me remove this, and I should create a new file, right? So I have notes for me. Let's create a new file. So this, and bing, the file will be blah blah 0710, and it was, the title of the stream was what? Playing with Azure. Oh, I should put dash. Playing with Azure Storage Tables. I think I put table in singular in the title. So today we'll play with only one table. I know I do mistakes, but I assume them. Mistakes. Okay, just let's put just something. Storage tables, cool. Bonjour, hi, and now we are at what's 025. Install Azure Storage Explorer. Cool, and I was about to say that come on. And is it settings? Just so. Could just Azure board. Azure board? I tried to be organized. I also, all the notes are in GitHub, and like that I copied the ideas from I know Clarkio is doing that, and I know Michael Jolie is also doing that, and I think Robert Table is doing that. So I was watching their streams and thought it was brilliant. Because you know, then you search what you're doing. So in this GitHub project, I'm not publishing it in a blog. Maybe I should. I'm thinking maybe I could have like a page on Stepbrother. Okay, so I will watch Michael Jolie. Okay, I didn't make this reference. Yeah, no, I won't check it on the stream. I learned that so I'm not clicking on it, but I will just copy paste it in my OneNote and watch it later. So yeah, so this is my notes. So all the projects I'm working on are here with the dates of all the streams. And if you click, well, that's not a good one. Yep. Let's go, for example, on the Not a Dog workshop. We work on that. So if you click on one, then you have all the like the recap, the link. This one has not yet been uploaded on YouTube, but eventually I will put the link to YouTube. You have the to-do, you have what we were working, and in the more recent one, I also put the segment or the minutes. I don't know what you want to call that. So if you click on those, let's go, for example, the unzip everything. I know I did it in that one. Then like you have all those things, and once that uploaded, I will also put that in the description of YouTube. And when you are in YouTube, you click on that, that will turn as a link, and if you click on that, it will jump to that section. So it's very useful. So yeah, so it's kind of data about the stream. So I think it's very useful because sometimes I search where I did things, and that's how I also start blogging, because long time ago I read a lot. I think all of us in tech, if we want to stay up to date, we need to read, or try, I think, read or watch videos and stuff. And then I was like, yeah, I read that somewhere. And so I start having notes. Like I was just doing it in a wiki. At that time it was on don't make fun of me, but it was on a diskette, because old times. And then it was on a USB stick. I bought myself a big USB stick of like 20 meg or something like that. And then I was copying my notes. Eventually I found it was not useful enough, so I put it online, but it was like cryptic URL just for me. And at the office I was sharing those information because someone was coming, hey, how do you do this? And I was like, oh, I read an article about that. And then like go to my cryptic blog and search, and say, oh, like that's the link, then I will send you an email or whatever, like with that URL. It was like, can I have that website link? So I decided then to put a namespace on that blog, and that's how Frankie's Notes get started. And initially Frankie's Notes was only that, my reading notes, and I've been doing that for like 300 something weeks, and now people are reading those notes, kind of as a what's the good word for triage? Like classify, like the best of what kind of stuff you could read on Azure, but also it's based on my needs. So I'm following the new article, but if I'm doing something really like Docker focus, then you will see a lot of Docker in my reading notes. But then also I will always read the actuality, what's coming up and stuff like that. So like have a look in my reading notes is always a good way to filter a little bit what's new, and then you could pick what's interesting and everything. So that's how I start doing my blog. So I thought, when I saw all those guys, smart guys, doing notes, I thought, yeah, I need to do that. And also I think it helps after that for to get if your project and stuff, if people Google, then I think it will help making your stream bubble up a little bit. So let's catch up on the let's catch up on the stream. Hey, Michael Jolie was okay, so that was just for you. Great idea. Yeah, Azure Search. It's been a while since I play with Azure Search. Funny story about Azure Search. I did blog about it maybe 2 years ago. And that's, I think on my picture, I'm wearing that t-shirt of Azure Search. And then I met the project the project leader, the PM of Azure Search, and he was like, you know, like this is I like his t-shirt, and say, you know what, if you write any article about that, I will give you one. I was like, well, I already have 2 blogs live about that, so he sent me right away a t-shirt, and at that time, I think we were the only 2 with that t-shirt, and I love it. Like it's super, like it's one of those t-shirt, very very like the fabric is so comfortable. I don't know if it's bamboo or something, but it's awesome. Anyway, let's, you know, we're getting distracted. I'm a good little squirrel today, but I'm tired. I have a very short night. Okay, so let's install that thing. Okay, so perfect. So I'm running. That's what I was about to say. That's why I was showing you my my settings. I'm running elementary distro. I love this distro. Is built on top of Ubuntu 1804. Yeah, I like it just because it's very polished, I think, and also because it's based on Ubuntu. Like Ubuntu is a distro that got a lot of love and attention. So most of the very new tools will be available on Ubuntu. So I thought, you know, it was the best of the good, the 2 words, world. I have also another VM running Ubuntu, but I prefer that one. So, hey, Brett Miller, IT, how are you, man? Good afternoon. Okay, so how do I install it? Like, download, install Storage Explorer. That's what I want to do. I want to download it for Linux. Can I do a shame plug, guys? Well, it's for you. I'm doing that for you, right? If you didn't see it on that YouTube video, I'm giving away a GitKraken Pro license. If you don't know GitKraken, it's a graphical interface for Git. I think it's awesome. I quickly showed that in that video, and in the description there's the link for the giveaway. So share, give it a thumbs up and everything. Like those guys are fantastic. They gave me a pro license, and it was just to celebrate the milestone that I have on Twitch with the affiliate level, to celebrate on YouTube. At that time I was 2k, now I'm like 2.4k, and also on Twitter. So we're just, you know, having fun. So I think it's cool. The value of the GitKraken Pro is about $50 for 1 year. You could have it for free if you want. If you're working on an open source project, GitKraken is free. And I think, like, if you want it for personal project and something like that, it's like $2 a month or like $20 a year. It's kind of very cheap, but as a graphical interface, it's really, really good. So anyway, have a look. That was my shame plug. I like it's not shame plug, for like shameless plug, shame plug, right? I don't, like, what's the expression, guys? I know there's like when you plug yourself. How do you? There's a way to say that. So Linux download. Oh no, not the tar GZ again. Oh, so it's a shameless plug, right? Okay, so I'm plugging myself without shame, right? Okay, I was okay. I was not sure if it was. It was feeling wrong. Okay, and now I need to install that thing. And I'm never sure. I wish they had like the. Oh, you know what? On the Blazor web page, get started. This, this, but stop the download. I don't want to download it. Here. That was the command I needed. So let's put that in the notes. Our notes is here. We'll change it. So cool. So if I go, I downloaded this thing, right? Can I? No, I cannot do that. I'm never sure what to do with those things. I don't like them. That's the Windows guys, right? It's very Windowish. Oh, come on. The only thing I don't like about this distro is single clicking. I like my double clicking. So one click to select and like the second one to do something. In that distro, you click and it just like, it happens. Not used to it yet. So I want to do this. And I want to put it in Storage Explorer folder. What's the what's C mean? Copy? Like it's unzip and then copy? I think it's that. So let's go back to the root and then to download. And if I paste my thing, so now my intention is to make a directory home. So in the home folder, named Storage Explorer, then unzip my tar gzip file and copy it there. Like hopefully that's what it will do. So down, if I do this and I do ls, I have my Storage Explorer. Cool. But now, like, how do I create the shortcut? Because I'm sure now it's not in my I like Linux, but I'm not good at it yet. I don't know all the things. But let's learn it, right? See, I did it again. Storage Explorer. So now that's the app I want. The thing I don't like when you don't have the... Oh, you know, I didn't even check. Do I have the Storage Explorer? I'm assuming no, right? If I put Azure, do I have something? You know a funny thing? Every time I say Azure, I say it in English. Like, but Azure is a French name. I should say Azure. But even if I speak French, I say it with an English accent. Can I create a shortcut of that very, like, kind of super quickly? Copy as a link. Let's do that later. So if I double click on this, it doesn't work. Whoops, I don't see your name because of my notes. Hey, thanks for the following, That White Girl Swag. Okay. And we're stuck in here. No. Oh, it's starting. Maybe because I don't, it's a permission thing. Come on! I think, yeah. Let's go here, right click on that thing, properties, and let's put Frank. Oh no, not execute. Right. Oh, everyone is right. Or execute. No, execute will turn it as a executable. Okay, no, so I need the execute. What? The more I play with it, oh no, was it? The more I play with it, the less it's working. Permission. For Frank. I want the execute, I want the execute, and I want the execute. If I close this, why I still have the lock? See, this is why I don't like Target. I want this and this and this. Oh. Okay, so now I have read. Okay, now I understand. I was clicking. Because of my screen, I couldn't see it, but this is gray, this is white. So now I have read, write everywhere, and it's like here, 666. And you know, let's put everything. So 777. Yeah, I should know that. I did that command so many times. And do it again, the double click. Come on. Run. I need to kill the process, I'm assuming, because it was stuck previously. And I don't remember the command, so Ubuntu kill process. What's the 9? So I need to do a PS, right? What that? Yips. Whoa! That's a lot of just no. Oh yeah, but I'm like I want to do more Linux. I know all those things, but I need to Google them with Bing, of course. Like this. So that will be for my my user, right? So if I do something, let's clear the screen. Now if I do this and then put Frank, because Frank is my user, that's all my, so I have Storage Explorer here. So now I need to do a kill, you say. Oh, that was easy. So do I need to do kill 9 and then the ID? So for example, on that line it will be 81672, or it's just okay. Can I do multiple? So could I do like this and this? Let's try it. Cool. Okay, so you said PS and then I pipe the result into grep and then -I for so there's nothing more. Ah, cool. Oh, thanks. Thanks, dev lead. You know what, dev lead? Let's do a thing. Let's do a thing. How can I do this? Let's do a thing. Give me 1 sec. I just promote you as a VIP, Mr. DevLead. Thank you for your help. Very appreciated. That's a hard word. There's a word like that in English that so hard for me. Like congratulation is also very hard to say. Cool. So you know what? Like you deserve it. Like you helped me. So there it is. If you want to be a VIP, help Frank to look smart. What I want to do is let's create. I would like to have my new tar whatever has with a link like in the app. I'm assuming I need to Cooper Birdie, you should be also, right? You're like one of the regular. I thought I gave you already. Boom! So congrats to Copper Birdie, also now new VIP on the channel. Okay, so thanks to you, man. Yeah, so I'm kind of going sideways, but I also want to set up my environment so it's nice looking. So I want to like create a link. Or how do you like? I don't even know how to write what I want to do. Like I I wanna find in application my stuff. So I'm assuming I need to create some kind of shortcut to this place, right? So it's add tar gz to application. I don't know how to. Oh, maybe here they will. Is it the same as Ubuntu? Yes. Like these, like in resources, where it is. I could have done this. What? I don't remember doing that the first time I installed it. I think because it was before it was not the tar gz when I installed it the first time. Create the no. Oh, here. Further down. Okay, this. So I need to paste that, you see. But then I will need to change exactly that, because I'm assuming like the path is not the same, right? I did not install it. Yeah, because here when they install it, like maybe I didn't install it the good way. I know there's places you should put stuff, right? So maybe I should have done that. Usually won't install extra stuff in up. So I can like it's just the beginning. So I can remove this and just execute this one, right? So this way I will be more standard. You think it will be a better thing? Makes sense, right? Okay, let's do that. So let's delete this. I like that playlist. I would prefer less vocal, only music, but that's good. Okay, so now it was to download, so that's cool. So let's just paste it in the notes. So I need to put the squiggly, what's the squiggly, like this. So I want to do this, but it was, this is my, oh, so it's the same. Cool. I thought the name was not the same. Okay, so I can copy paste it exactly like that. Excellent. So paste and oh, because yeah. Duh. Now I can do it. What? What? Cannot open such a file or directory, but it's there. Oh, lowercase. Getting used to it. No, like I'm uppercase. Like that's uppercase. Like I don't know what's different. You think it's this one? Wasn't it like the... Well, I can do it also step by step, right? So I can create the folder, then copy. Just I need to put this folder in the instead of I could, you know. Whoops, where is my notes? So instead of the $_ I could put make it dear of. They create a folder like with the tar GZ also. So like this. Like the path include the .tar.gz. That's strange. Yeah, dry. Yeah. Okay. But here, see here, it's not there. Right? Let's remove it then. Oops. Like this. So let's clear it, paste it. Okay. Well. Okay, well. Looks like no error, no nothing. Yep, so next step, let's create the link. Right? Paste that again as a block of text. Yeah. So let's this. Oh, I need to reboot though. I should put notes. Okay. Yeah, I don't like. I assume we don't need it to reboot, but blah blah blah. Storage Explorer. So as in resource app out app. Okay. Let's clear the screen again. Paste that thing, and boom. And now. Storage Explorer!
Yay!
Fantastic. Thank you again, Mr. Dev Lead. But I still have an error. Maybe I need to reboot. Let's take a screenshot. I don't need it for today. I just think I will need it eventually. It's a tool that I use all the time. Did you not have a lot of trouble with installing different tools? Just like that on your stream? Was it you or was it Gart? So error lib blah 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 cannot open the share object, not a file directory. Electron. Yeah, and now I'm stuck. A problem cause. Yeah, it was Gary, eh? Oh yeah, with the emulator. Yeah, poor guy. He got so much trouble, and I asked a few people, and yeah, let's say some people are trying to change that experience. Things will change. So now we should edit the shortcut we created to disable GPU, I think, right? Yeah. Well, I can try first with that command, and then if it works, then we'll edit it. Okay, so now this is closed. Let's close this. Oh, I should have. So like this. What? Oh, okay. Can I do this? Storage Explorer. I need to put the path, right? And it was -- disable GPU. Yeah. No. Okay. I need to put the path. The path. It's here. You think? Oh, I didn't start it. So now that's strange, right? Do I need to put it that way? Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. But does it set? Does that command just... Yeah, there's few here running. Let's kill them. So it was what again? Kill 9. And then 10, 388, 10, 391, 10, 422. Whoops. And 10, 449. Oh, I missed one. 10, 494. Okay, so now let's... Okay. Come on. Maybe I need to do the restart. Okay, well, I don't want to do the restart right now. Reboot the VMs. Should I reboot the VM? No, I don't want to reboot the VM. I will lose the chat and everything. Okay, so let's put a to-do in the notes to validate that on the next stream. So to validate that Azure Storage Explorer was correctly installed. Then specify why reboot was required. Maybe. We don't know. Does it sound right? So next stream, because I don't want to reboot right now, I'm in the VM and the chat. You don't see it, but I have the chat in the side windows here. It's just here, so I can see it. If I put it in my other screen, I have two monitors. The problem is when I do that, I don't see when you're writing to me. So I want to have the chat in my current window. So I put it just on the side. Come on. So this way I see you all the time. But then if I reboot, I will lose you for like the reboot time. So we'll play with the Explorer later, but it's a very cool tool. I have it on Windows, so even if it's not working, I can show you what it is. It's an awesome tool. You could play with that for your storage, your table, your bunch of stuff. So now what we want to do is play with the Azure table for the 45 minutes, right? We still have 45 minutes. Boom, this. So let's create a new quick app and we'll get started. So let's go back to the root, to my home. What's happening? Control C. Okay. Oh, is it still running? Probably. Yeah, cd, bang, and now let's go to my dev folder. What do I have? Locals? Yeah, we'll just mess around. I don't intend to save anything. It's just to mess around. And if I have code, we'll reuse it. But so let's go in the local one for now. Cool. So now we'll create. Let's create a MVC web app. So we have a friendly UI to play with. So .NET new, and then MVC, because I want to, not MVP, but MVC, because I want the MVC UI, and then dash, yep, sorry. This pause is offered by water. MVC. Then I will put the output and I will create demo, no, not demo, like test table str. So now it will scaffold generate a new website in ASP.NET Core using the model view controller. Excellent. So now we have it. It's in the folder test table storage. So we'll go in this folder. So now we are in the folder and we could open with code. Visual Studio Code. I like this tool to code. I don't need it, but it's nice to have it. So let's go with code. So to open code as a folder, I put code with dot. I want to open a new window. if you want to reuse a current Visual Studio Code that is installed, you could put -R to reuse or recycle. So here I have my Visual Studio Code. So we are here in our project. Sorry, my mute button was too far away. So we have the controller, very simple application with the models and the views. So if we run it right now, what we could do is inside Visual Studio Code, as you probably all know, we have an interface. So if we display the interface, if I can do it right, cool. I open like so many. I have a 60% keyboard and I'm still not used to all the stuff. Oh, okay, cool. I will have a look and maybe I will ask you then how you did it. Okay, excellent. Share the link of your like your stuff in the Discord. And people, if you want to join Discord, you could do bang Discord, or I think it's display on top of the screen, like just so, above the chat. Right now it's nothing, but like you should have some. You should display some stuff eventually. Is it working? I'm assuming it's popping from time to time. Oh yeah, see, okay, so now it's my Twitter handle. Eventually we will display the Discord if you want to join the Discord, and then you can ask question or have Mr. Copper Birdie answering your questions like it's, you know, community. Okay, cool. So if we want to run it, like it's super simple, we just do .NET run and we should run it, and we'll create a website and we'll be able to see it in localhost 5000 or 5001. So yep, I know it's a fake HTTPS, but it's good with me. Come on, proceed. Cool. So here we are. Welcome. This is our website. Pretty simple, right? So now what we could do, and if I change the home view, for example, here I had Bonjour, hi. What was it? Welcome. So let's say if I change Bonjour, hi, and I refresh. Did I stop it? No. So cool. Bonjour. So it's our website. Excellent. So now we have like a little base. So now let's play with the storage. So first we'll. Hey, Copper Birdie, thanks for the subscription. It's very appreciated. Yeah, thanks. Awesome. Really cool, dude. Like, I'm honored. Excellent. See, I'm flabbergasted. I don't know if it's a thing in English, but in French we say that when we say we're just like wordless. I'm all emotional. Yeah, subscription is something different. Thank you, man. Yeah. Okay. Get started. Okay, so I need to. I probably need some to do some NuGet package first. No? Come on, I'm sure I need the NuGet package. Pretty sure I need the NuGet package. I will need a table also. You think it's part of it? No, I mean, I need, like, usually you do like a .NET package and then you install something. Oops. I'm surprised that they don't say, hey, you know, add the NuGet package to your project. That's what I think. But you know what? Let's create a new. You know, I won't create a new controller. We'll just play here in the. Let's go in the index view right away. So here, if I add those, yeah, so Windows Azure Storage is not present, of course. So I need to add those things. Yeah, so it is, yeah. But I'm just surprised, so DevLead, I'm surprised that, like, when we are here, they should say, hey, you know, you should install the .NET add, you know, .NET add package, whatever. That's, like, I know you need to install those. I'm just saying, like, it should be part of the doc. So let's take a note. We'll bring that feedback. So, copy. That's also part of the fun to stream, right? So, add NuGet should, let's put it in English, should how can I, yeah, you don't see how many time I wrote should, like, I was very creative. Should be part of that first experience. Yeah, but like it depends how, like, yes, sometimes like they say, you know what, do those commands so you see the little squiggly to kind of teach you that, you know, in future if you see those squiggly, this is how you add stuff. So I think it would be a good step 2, because if you fixed it before you got the error, then people, you know, when they got the error say, oh, it's not working. So usually when I do my content, I had the code, so it's like a bunch of squiggly and error and stuff, and then like progressively you fix it, so people have like that feeling of, oh, okay, I'm building my stuff, and I have fruit bugs, fruit fly. Okay, so here, so now let's sorry. So .NET. Can I do just -I and then do what is it? Let's try it just by memory. Windows. No, it's install package, right? No, so that you're saying, but it's a dependency. With that reasoning, you should add code first, and then namespace, then you get. Yeah. Let it add, and then it's Windows dot storage Windows Azure. I can look. NuGet. $30. I put myself so much alarm because I didn't want to miss my meeting, so we still have time. Okay, so Windows Azure Storage, cool. Oh yeah, add wet. Yeah. Add package. So it's that Barry's broad. Like, I use JetBrains Writers. I need to play with that tool. It look very cool though. Yeah, and if those namespace squiggly is prompt, you search NuGet for type. Oh, that's a nice. Yeah, indeed. The .NET CLI. I have a tab. Oh, in the dock. Did I miss something? Am I following? It was on the oh, cool. So I have here, you mean? Ah, that's cool. Is it what you meant? Yeah. Okay, let's. So that should have fixed this, so we are good to go now. So that's cool, right? So now we need to go back and we need to close this window. We don't need it. We'll need some storage account, so let's create one. Yeah, let's create it here. Go for storage. The only thing I see now is my damn fruit fly. Create new table for fun. The resource group, let's call it cloud, stream dev. Stream dev. Account name, well, table for fun. Location East US for me, should be good. Standard, blah 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 blah. Hot, yeah. Review and code and create. And create. So while this is creating, it will take just like a few seconds. So what's that page? That was just stuff. I don't need this. What's that thing? Okay, I need blah blah blah. Oh, that's just what I did. I hope I didn't do it too fast, creating the storage. I'm sorry, like for me it was, I do that like 20 times a day. So I'm sorry if it's not clear. Don't feel any guilt. I will do it again. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to be sure that we read the credentials. So in the code, so in our code we'll need to, and I'm not following the best practices and implementing settings and stuff like that. We just want to interact with the table storage today. We're hacking, right? So I want this. And now what I need to do is storage credentials. For that, I need the names of my storage credential and the account key. So those two information are available by many different ways. One that is very easy is through the portal. So now, since our resources has just been created, we could go in the resource group by clicking here, or find it through the resource group list and go stream dev was the name of my resource group, and now I have my storage account. In storage account again, I have like the blobs, the files, the tables, the queues. So we'll play today with the tables. Music, you are a little bit loud and aggressive. I like it, but not when I'm speaking. That's better. I feel like I'm yelling. Rah, 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 like a surgeon. Like rah, 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 rah. Okay. 20 minutes. I'm always looking up because I have a clock upstairs. Yeah, I'm looking at the clock upstairs. I can see through with those glasses. You know, cross floor and ceilings. They are very special glasses. Now I used to have a bunch of clock over there because I was working with different time zones. So to be sure that you know what time it is for my teams, I bought at IKEA bunch of exact clock, and I put them up with different time zones. But now I only have one because I don't manage people anymore. I just manage myself, and it's enough for now. I like managing people. I not managing, leading. Leading is cool. Managing, I like to have. I like to do stuff. So now I need also the key, and I'm not afraid to show that because I will destroy everything in 20 minutes. So the account key will go there. Usually you would put those information in a key vault or at least in your app settings. But since we're just playing and hacking, that will be good enough for today. Just want to keep you there. Let me know if the screen, the text is too small. I don't need the terminal anymore, so I could at least close this. If you want, if it's not too dark or if it's too small, let me know. I could zoom the code over there. Cool. So we have 20 minutes. So at least we need to do something. So now what we need is to get a client. So we'll just create one client like this, and of course it's not working. If I do Shift Tab, I still need to fix that. And just like opening a parentheses, I'm running in a VM. That VM is, like I said previously, is running elementary OS, and I'm running the VM in Hyper-V. And one of my problem, at least on my Surface, is because the screen is high definition, like the resolution was super bad, so you cannot RDP in it. so you need to XRDP, but I couldn't make it works because in Hyper-V you don't have the copy paste. Like you cannot rescale your screen. There's different things that don't work. So what I'm using right now is called No Machine, and it's cross-platform, so that's pretty cool. But then when I do Control Tab, it's like now you're seeing like this is the No Machine. Now you're seeing my streaming labs, the player. You see the Twitch tool are using and the Hyper-V and different things that I'm running. I would like to have it so I could you know, Alt Tab, but inside the VM instead. I need to find a way to do that, or fix the XRDP. I did not successfully did it in that distro. On Ubuntu, it's working by default when you do a quick create. Like everything is set up for you, but in this I need to do it manually, and it didn't work for me. Like, but I think it's because this is not using, I forgot the name of that thing, but like the desktop is using something different. I forgot the name of it, of course, but it's not the same as Ubuntu, so I need to find a way to make it works. Anyway, so now we have a client, so there we'll be able, and we just need to configure it. So like we'll create get a reference to a table. Yep. So now it's trying to have the table, the people table. So for us, let's call it image table. I don't know why table. Like it's a table. Like, that was one thing. Like when like TBL or like when you're in a database, why do you prefix tables to tables? Like it is a tables. But then, okay, try to read. What? Just adding that will... No. Will? Really? I don't think so. Yeah. They created a class, right? Yeah, I know, but still, like, so dev lead said, like, it was before people learned to use the schema in SQL. So you have the view customer, TBL customer, but schema was necessary. Yeah, but still, like, yeah. So it was clearer, like, if it was a view or a table. I understand that. Yeah, you're right. Like, I work in a company where like every table names or every folder, it was like, okay, like the two first character means something, then the third after that means something else. Like, so it was just like gibberish, the table, but it means everything. By reading the name of the table or the folder, you knew who had access, what it is, but then like you. customer entity. What? Yeah, it's been a while also since I code, so it's possible. Okay, so we need to create something. Customer identity. Okay, we need to create a model then. But it's not. Let's add a model. Let's add, but like that's for review. Let's create a new model. So new file in here. We'll call it image.cs and a class. Just let's go quick because time is flying. Ding. We'll call it image identity image, and this, voila. And now this, file name maybe. And let's just put the topic for now. Just to mess around. Topic. Subject, maybe? Subject will be more appropriate, I think, right? Subject. So file name instead of... So that will be file name here and the row key. Oh yeah, I need to have like a should be maybe path. How can we like, yeah, so when we define a table, we need, you know what, let's keep it as it is for now since we're playing, right? So because I don't want to change it too much, so we're screwing everything. This, and then we'll just rename this, rename customer. Because I don't want to spend too much time on thinking about the structure and the keys and stuff. We just want to mess around with the storage. See how easy it is to play with it. So cool. So now people table was never created. So we need to... oh no, it's here. What? Okay, but that... Can I do this? Then I do this. Sounds like a bad idea. Okay, so back in the code. So what we do is fill that thing. Let's just copy paste the full block. I need to stop doing the Alt tab. So now we create an identity, right? We create an email and blah blah blah, and then we open insert operation to our reference, to our, and then we will add those. So people table. Yeah, you know what? I don't. Should do a function that do everything. You know what? Let's, yeah, so we'll do this, call that here, and all that code will go there. So and then instead of create paintball, just let had, well, let's keep it this way. Just, it's hacking, we're messing around, right? So doing that, this thing is async, so we should do a wait, right? Oh no, yeah, I cannot do that. So like this, then did I just delete the Azure function is all this code, one attribute, two parameter. What? I missed the context, I think, dev lead. Oh, I need to change this also. It was not image, it was people table. So I insert, then we wait, and then I think we should be able to read from it, right? So add people, blah blah blah, insert, blah blah blah, get everything. Oh, because we are in the oh yeah, because I'm in the console app. That's why. That's why. Okay, so let's have some fun here. We can go and debug, because I would like to at least be able to read it. So we're here, and then if I do this, no, I should create another method, right? Because whoops, I'm assuming we'll have some async call. So async void read all people people. Great, bing 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 bing. Now let's paste this. Bing, not this one. So what we could do is move those as public property or private stuff on top, right? Let's say private, and then it's so not good practices. Yeah, I think I will need to wrap up, guys. I really don't want to be so I think I will wrap up right now. I really don't want to be late to that meeting. Thank you, Copper Birdie. And next time we'll have more time to play with that. Maybe we'll be ready to play with Blazor. Next time will be Friday, and yeah, I think it will be better. I'm sorry, I was hoping to finish that demo, but then like if I'm just rushing it, it makes no sense. We're here to learn, have fun, and see things, and now I'm just trying to rush it, so it's not a good idea. So yeah, we'll spend more time on it on Friday. Usually for me, Friday is very easy to stretch it, so we'll do that. So as a recap today, parameter function. Yeah, we'll fix it. Thanks, dev lead, for the thing. Like I did that many different times. Just now I'm rushing it, and like I don't like doing this there, and like I like having like properties and stuff and lazy loading and everything. So we'll change that. So come on, just to do a recap. But yeah, I forgot to put everything today. I'm a real good squirrel. Mr. Michael Jolie will be proud of me, as yeah, I've been a good squirrel. I don't know, Michael Jolie got that sometime, like where he's just distracted by everything. Wrap up. Not wrap up, but I cannot rap, but I could try if blah blah blah. So thank you, Copper Birdie. So multiple new VIP today. Pretty proud. Congrats, everybody. Thanks for the new following, Copper Birdie. We did learn how to play a little bit more with Linux and how to install Azure Storage. We need to validate if our work is working after reboot. So Friday we should start by doing that. If you're there Friday and I'm not doing it, please bring me back to so I could, you know, notice me. Let's put it that way. And then we'll hopefully be able to start playing it with Blazor, or otherwise we'll continue and build something maybe more useful, so we could think about what we want to do with Azure Storage Table, and then start putting in place some library, and then when our project will be more mature, we'll move that code. But for today, let's see who's streaming, or if now it's time. If you know somebody and you would like it to raid. Oh, C# Fits is there. Like, it's been forever since I raid him, so let's do that. That would be super cool. That would be super cool. Oh no, oh, he's with someone. Okay, so let's stay with me, please, and we'll raid Mr. C# Fritz. So, come on. Raid. Cool. So, sending some love. If you are a follower, send some nice emote over there, and I will see you on Friday. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.